Oh man, what a semester it has been. So, since the end of April, beginning of May, I've been juggling 3 creative projects at a time. One being whatever assignment for Acting IIB I had to do. The second one being the music video that I had to create for Leroy's music theater workshop class. And the third one, the one that was most important to me and most dear to my heart because it was me speaking my truth for the first time on a public platform about my abuse that I was working on in the midst of all of these assignments, and then in the midst of COVID, and then in the midst of political unrest. And there's just been so much that I had to process through. It's hard to really kind of summarize it in words. It's been a journey. It's been deadline after deadline, and obviously my self-care routine of getting my yoga in and getting my stretching and self-massaging in all kind of fell off. I was just so busy every day creating schedules and timelines and deadlines to meet all of this. It was a lot. But I think if it wasn't for COVID and the stay-at-home orders, I wouldn't have been able to write my own monologue about my experience with incest. I wouldn't have been able to create audition tapes of my contemporary monologue or my classical monologue. I don't think I would have had the skills that I ended up getting by now. Or making a music video. Like, I fucking taught myself Adobe Premiere Pro. I taught myself how to edit videos, and that was a freaking learning curve. So, hey, it's been a process, but it's been an irreplaceable process. I am the type to think that everything does happen for a reason, not to minimize the struggles or hardships or anything, or to justify the fact that it had to happen this way. But I do think that people find reason in their hardships to give their story a meaning. You know, the death of George Floyd was something that should never have happened, and the whole issue with the deaths of Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor, all of those should not have happened, but it was like a culmination of all of those events strung together within 2 months time span, that in the midst of COVID, all of this just erupted. And that's why our nation is in the state that it is in. And that's why it stirred people like me that are not directly involved or have a history of political activism. It affected people like me to take action and to read up on, the extensive history of police brutality and excessive use of lethal force and all of these injustices that has been going on for decades, centuries. Like, come on. It's all happened for a reason. Because now everything is in the light, in the spotlight, and now is the time for real change. I just hope there is actual change in all of this sadness and pain and all of us just protesting for a cause. I hope that we are able to defund the police and we are able to reform the whole system that has been corrupt under disguise for so long. I hope that we're able to reform gun violence. How many more school shootings does there have to be for us to take action in that? For the political officials and the congressmen and the lawmakers to reform that. So I think we've got the ball rolling. I'm hoping that we keep the momentum. I think creating art is vital for any kind of change, any kind of political, societal change, but most importantly, the change and development of the self. So thank you again, Will, for being a catalyst in my discovery process of art and acting. I wish that we could have had a lot more in-person time. You are an idol. The work you do is amazing. I would love to work with you in a professional setting because you're so good at your skill. There will be other opportunities. I truly believe in that, and I hope that our paths cross again. Thank you so much.